Hey guys, Mark Kwok here. Today I want to talk about interior design, furniture pieces and lighting and artwork and things that just make a space more serene and comfortable. Big deal to me. So the three pieces I'm talking about here today, just giving you a warning, they're pretty well-known pieces, so nothing super unique here, but I thought that I'd get them just because I just love the aesthetic. The first is actually a piece of lighting. This is the Akari 1A lamp. This is an authentic Akari lamp. It's kind of their most famous table lamp, the 1A. It's small, has this nice little paper outside on the front, and then really it's just a set of wires, black wires, and then you put a light bulb inside. So there's this famous designer. This guy Noguchi created a really cool coffee table. He has a bunch of different pieces, but the Akari lamps are one of his most famous designs. This is one of them, but there's hundreds of them, I feel like. But let me tell you why I got this. So the designs are pretty amazing from just an aesthetic perspective. You can put this anywhere, in any room, in any place, and effectively you're gonna have a nice looking, timeless piece of lighting. It's functional, obviously, because it lets a decent amount of lighting out. It actually warms the light in a certain way. The paper is a certain color that allows it to be really soft and relaxing. And frankly, it's easy to set up, it's easy to put anywhere, it's light, you can take it away places, you can fold the paper down and move it. So ultimately, it becomes a fairly functionally okay, functionally good lamp. The one thing obviously is that it can be a little fragile because it's paper, and so if I poke this finger through, it may create a hole. All of a sudden the lamp is ruined and you've ruined, hundreds of dollars of your wallet. I do think that there are knockoffs that probably do the same thing for you. So if you really don't care about the authentic nature of it, you can get a much cheaper version with that knockoff. I don't disparage anyone for doing that. They get good design and it's cheaper, but sometimes you're just a stickler for the real thing, and that's what it was for me, and so that's why I got the real thing. All right, so the second piece of furniture that I wanted to showcase is actually a stool or side table, however you want to use it. It's the Artek Aalto stool 60. So this Artek Aalto stool is kind of an iconic design. It's a Finnish design from like the 1930s or something like that. And they are really known for its bent wooden legs. I love this design. I think it's so simple, so minimalist. What's also great about it is that it has multi-uses. It can be used as a stool. So if you have friends over or something like that, they can sit down on the stools. Or more, the way I like to use it is actually as a side table. Doesn't take up that much space. You can put like a plant on top of it, books on top of it, or something like that, a lamp, and it can be a nice movable side table that you can take anywhere with you in the house. Also, it comes in multitude of colors. I actually prefer just the regular birch color with any accents or different colors or anything like that. But I decided to change it up a little bit and basically got myself the birch version with a white top, a black top, and then the regular top. That way it's like you have three different, they're all really close in aesthetics, but they're just slightly different with that top. So for example, this one is white on the top here, but then this one is more natural and birch on the top here. What's also really great about this stool is that you can actually stack them on top of each other. So if you have 2 or 3 of them and you have multiple friends over, you can kind of give each person a stool. But on the flip side, if you really wanted to just preserve ground space in your living room, then you can just stack them on top of each other, and they look pretty cool stacked. So it can serve its purpose as kind of one table, or it could be 3 tables. Given that, the fact that it's timeless as a design, and I can basically count on this to be relevant in 30 years for my aesthetic eyes, I just thought it's a great purchase to make. And third up is from Design Within Reach, the retailer. It's the Story bookcase. This is also quite popular. It's probably all over Instagram or TikTok or what have you, but it's basically just a kind of spine bookcase where you can show all the different books that you're reading on this beautiful design. What's great about it is it's actually customizable in some ways. So you can have it all just facing one direction, so you get all the spines of your books just showing in the front. You can have it so that each different platform is facing a different way, and so you get a little bit more variety. And I probably don't do the greatest job of really exposing this to be a highlight piece within the room. I just put it in a corner of my office so that I could kind of stare at my books, or I actually put my lamp on there as well, so it's a nice stand for a lamp. And so ultimately, I'm probably underutilizing it, but nevertheless, I'm really happy that I have it because it's just a good design. It can work on anything. It's very sturdy as well. It's super heavy, actually. So if you wanna take it upstairs, it's not a light piece. But I would highly recommend this. You can get it in a tall version or standard. I got it in a standard, but again, you can kind of customize it to your liking. So I figured I'd just share these 3 pieces with you guys. There are some others that I'd like to share with you at another time as well, but hopefully this gave you some inspiration, something to think about as far as sprucing up your own home. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Mark Kwok. I'll see you guys on the next one.